Good morning, everyone. Today's service is about how and why to be playful as we live through all the ages and stages of our lives. We will reflect, converse, sing, and play today with a wee surprise at the end.
A surprise? What's the surprise?
I can't tell you that. It's a surprise.
Oh, right.
Surprise.
Of course.
Tanse. Hello, bonjour. The land on which we gather is a traditional meeting ground and home for many Indigenous peoples, including Cree, Saulteaux, Blackfoot, Dene, and Nakota Sioux. It is also home to many members of the Métis Nation. We're grateful for the traditional knowledge keepers and elders who are with us today, those who have gone before us, and the youth who inspire us and give us hope for our future. A tradition that dates back centuries, land recognition now calls us to acknowledge that we, all of us, are Treaty 6 people and neighbors to the Métis. We remember our responsibility to deepen our understanding of the treaty, to participate in and support the ongoing process of truth, reconciliation, and healing, to learn more, to love more, to respect more.
So welcome to Westwood, everyone. Welcome to where you're invited to share your passions and explore your spiritual beliefs, whatever they may be or become. And today, we might even laugh a little. We welcome you regardless of your gender, who you love, your wealth, or your education. We try to practice reverence for the earth and engage in acts of compassion that demonstrate how we honor the dignity of every person. Here, music is an expression of our joy, ritual brings us balance, and acts of justice are a symbol of our hope. Jacqueline Willette and I, Dawn Hunter, are co-leading this service. The other volunteers on the job this morning are Bill, Hannah, and Rebecca assisting on tech, and David Williamson, who brings us coffee and tea every week. Our musician today is Janice Reynolds. To visitors and newcomers, we offer special greetings. We're honored that you found us. Whatever the reason for your coming, whatever you seek to bring, we welcome you here. We invite you to share in our processes, differences, decisions, risks, and mistakes, our celebrations, rituals, responsibilities, joys, and sorrows. I invite you to sign the guest book at the back of the sanctuary, and we can send you a newsletter, and you're welcome to attend any of the activities you'll see there. And then come again, because our services are extremely varied each week, and our speakers are mostly here in person.
Dennis Foth, one of our participants on Zoom, will provide our opening words. Go ahead, Dennis.
Good morning. Often we equate being playful with being childlike. It is much more than that, but adults can certainly relearn much from the example of how children are in the world. These words are adapted from Sarah York. Give us the child who lives within. Give us a child's eyes, that we may receive the beauty and freshness of this day, like a sunrise. Give us a child's ears, that we may hear the music of mythical times. Give us a child's heart, that we may be filled with wonder and delight. Give us a child's faith, that we may be released from our fear and cured of our cynicism. Give us the spirit of a child, who is not afraid to need, who is not afraid to love. Today is a light-hearted day at Westwood, with fun and food to share. Still, we are ever aware of the beleaguered world in which we live. These words are adapted from Brian Kiley. In times of darkness, we stumble toward the tiny flame. In times of cold, we seek the warming fire. In times of repression, we reach for the lamp of truth. In times of loss, we pray for the comforting light. In times of joy, we light a candle of celebration. As we kindle this flame, let us find what we need this day.
Please join me in singing, I Seek the Spirit of a Child. At this point in our time together, we pause to recall the milestones in our lives, the joys, the sorrows, the changes. We think of those who need our healing thoughts and remember those who are no longer with us and are thrilled for the people who are. Our community is deepened and strengthened by sharing with each other what is in our hearts and by being able to support each other through our joys and sorrows. If you wish to share a heartfelt celebration or a concern, I invite you to come forward, light a candle, and use the microphone to tell us about it. Or you may wish to light a candle in silence. But first, an invitation to our people on Zoom to participate in this Westwood ritual. I'll light one final candle for all the joys and sorrows that remain safely in our hearts. Please join me in reciting our affirmation. May the light of these candles inspire us to use our power to heal and not to harm, to help and not to hinder, to serve the spirit of truth in loving affection and trusting hope.
Each week during our Sunday service, we take a few minutes to acknowledge the gifts we both bring to and receive from this compassionate community. Gifts of talent, time, and treasure. Today we are blessed with the musical presence of Janice, as well as the gifts of time and service from those who plan, greet, coordinate our sound and video systems, make coffee, and clean up after. If you wish to make a gift of treasure, the information for doing so is on the right hand of the slide. So please join me in singing From You I Receive. Daniel Chesney Cantor. To love life is to notice the wonders that abound, and to notice the wonders that abound is to be grounded here and now, and to be grounded here and now is the beginning of finding love for this life today. Let us ground ourselves in this instant in the worship of all things good and right.
And we would like to invite you to share with each other for a few moments. Think about a time in your life, perhaps your childhood, where you felt free, connected, playful, truly alive. And this is something that you'll share with your partner. An example might be a balloon ride or a major success of some kind, a sparkly winter night, the birth of a child, letting go of something that had been bothering you for a long time, receiving your first pet, any of those things. People on Zoom, Bill is going to make a breakout room for you so that you can participate with each other while we're doing so here in the room. Thanks. Go for it, everybody.
What was your special topic? I don't think we discussed that.
No, we never did. Oh, God. It's usually when I'm outside. When I'm outside, when I'm with nature. Often it's when I'm camping or in the garden, or walking my dog out in the dog park. How about for you?
I will never forget this one time. I was a tiny little girl, and I walked out of the back door, and we had a huge lawn that sort of curved down to the canyon. And I remember standing there right on the stoop, and all of a sudden I got goosebumps from head to toe, and the wind blew my face. And it was just when the wind blew my face that the goosebumps came. And I remember just standing there, just like...
Thank you, everyone. If you could wrap it up now, please. Please. Right on. Can we start the fun now?
Jacqueline,
Yes, what?
can we start the fun now?
Well, almost, okay? We just have a little bit more reading to do. Look, people know something's coming. We're wearing hats.
Oh, yeah.
Right, okay, they know. Go ahead.
All kinds of things can get in the way of being playful. Poor health, being isolated from one's family, letting go of a loved one, chronic pain, the list goes on.
Engaging in playful activities not only brings laughter, but also fosters a sense of youthful enthusiasm, reminding us that age is just a number when it comes to experiencing the sheer delight of play. Play connects us with our truer selves, helps us find our sense of goodness, justice, and love. In addition, research has shown that play in older adults can lead to numerous mental and physical health improvements.
So let's explore the wonders of play, why it's an essential part of well-being, and how it brings joy to the lives of older adults.
You mean like us?
No, older adults. We're just old.
Oh, we're just old. Okay.
Yeah. We'll get to older in another 25 years or so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. Where was I? Grab your inner child by the hand and embark on this playful adventure toward a more vibrant and fulfilling life. In reality, playfulness can relieve stress, improve brain function, goodness knows I need that, enhance relationships, and open a world of possibility.
To paraphrase Mark Twain, work consists of whatever a person is obliged to do. Play consists of whatever a person is not obliged to do. And now, please join us as we sing, "Touch the Earth, Reach the Sky." Please rise in whatever way the Spirit may move you.
11. Ow!
Yeah, sure enough it is. Delilah, what the heck are you doing?
I can't find my glasses. I can't find them anywhere. Where are they?
Okay, just look down.
Oh. Genevieve! Sometimes you can be so, I forget the word.
It's okay, don't worry about it. Words, schmerds. Come on, take a look out your window. What a beautiful day it is. Do you see that? Yeah.
Do you want to hear a poem?
Do I have a choice?
No.
Okay, go for it.
12, oh,
Yes, now that you've found it.
12 Don'ts for the Aged by John Whitworth. Don't neglect your daily bath. Don't become a psychopath. Don't say all the best is gone. Don't go on and on and on. Don't decide to grow a beard. Don't do anything too weird. Don't rub pig fat on your bonds. Don't make scenes in restaurants. Don't be stingy, tip the waiter. Don't become a couch potato. Don't spend every evening plastered. And don't become a dismal boss. You're a little far away right now. I said you're a little far away right now.
Well, I was just thinking about when I was a kid. You know, of course you remember I grew up on a farm. Well, and my sister and I, we used to go out and play in the windbreak, the carriganas and the old Manitoba maple trees. Oh, we used to have so much fun. You know, look out, it was kind of like a day like today. You know, just so perfect.
Oh, come on, you're going to do that.
What?
You.
Hey, that's my hat.
Oh. Huh.
What are you doing now, Delilah?
Well, my socks are wrinkly. I'm trying to straighten them out.
Sweetie, you're not wearing any socks.
You got me. Vexatious.
What?
I remember now. You can be so vexatious.
Oh, can I?
Well, come to think of it, what about the time you lost your teeth?
Well, but that's not funny. I keep losing my teeth all the time.
Well, maybe you need to keep your darn teeth in a more safer place.
Look, it's not easy when your teeth and you don't sleep together anymore.
Good point.
Yeah, I know. Hey?
It's so nice to have a friend to play with.
Yeah, isn't it? Thank you.
They laughed.
They did. I was worried.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
I'm just going around. Delilah.
Oh, yeah, what was I thinking? Okay. Get a move on. So, this is something called play talk back. You guys ever heard of that before? At the end of the play, the actors come down and they sit and they ask questions or they get your feedback on the play. Or the acting, sure. It can be, you can be
No.
critical. Oh,
No, not of the acting. No,
Yeah.
please not of the acting.
we're kind of sensitive girls, so you know. So anyway, were there any thoughts on the play?
It was great fun, she said.
Yeah,
Oh, well, that's good.
that's good.
Yeah.
Huh? Très amusant.
Ooh, French.
Merci.
Très amusant.
Katie? Oh,
Started, I thought that there was a sound problem.
A sound problem when we started.
which there kind of was a sound problem.
Yeah, way back, yeah.
The dialogue was very natural. I really believed you were in the setting that you set out to be in, no?
Oh, yay.
Natural,
We got to take this on the road.
I think so. Natural dialogue. We should write that one down. Yeah. Oh,
It was silly. All right, we were going for silly.
Yeah, we were.
Thank you.
yeah. Etta, what?
It made me think of the laughter workshops which they had in Edmonton with Dr. Billy Street. Unfortunately, he moved to British Columbia, and the laughter workshop.
Now they're laughing in BC. Oh, yeah, we're not laughing in Alberta anymore. No.
Well, you can laugh when you think of Danielle, but still.
Or cry.
But to laugh, you don't need a joke. You just do it as an exercise, and it's very, very helpful. It creates endorphins. And I've been advertising for laughter.
Okay, we have to be mindful of people on Zoom not being able to hear you, so I'm going to paraphrase, okay, Etta? Okay, so Etta is talking about how what we did reminds her of the play workshops that she used to attend at the university, and that the professor who ran them has now moved to BC, which is where my smart comment came about, oh, so now they're laughing in BC, not laughing here.
We're crying here, actually.
Well, sometimes, yes. And she then talked about how helpful laughter is and how you don't even have to have a joke, you can just laugh. Thank you, Etta. Anyone else? Yes?
I think of laughter and fun and play is very bonding.
Laughter and fun is bonding.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I see that in the old friends who are able to actually just kind of do a little punch and the little tap and the joking. One of the ways that people, when you're just meeting somebody new, tell a joke or have a little bit of fun, and you notice that connection quickens because of that. So I just think of how bonding play and fun and laughter is.
Thanks, Anastasia.
Like your hats.
Oh, like the hats. There we are. We have someone on Zoom who has a comment? No, we don't have.
We always say what our people were saying for Zoom.
Right. So Anastasia was talking about the bonding nature of sharing laughter and goofiness and so on. And I just realized I'm sitting here holding this mic
Yeah.
when each of you could be speaking into the mic rather than me repeating. So the next person gets to use the microphone.
It reminded me of this Citadel play I saw probably 10 years ago, and it was two pianists, and they were acting out with different accents of the different types of piano teachers they had or could have had, and one was extremely funny. It was, come in, dear, sit down and play on my lovely grand piano. I'll go up and have a nap and let yourself out when you're done. And it reminded me, I had one teacher who had an alarm clock, and she put that on when we started the lesson, and she'd be like baking a cake, and then she'd be minding her kids. And my mom thought it was so unprofessional.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
I was made aware recently of some readings around worship and what that means, especially in a Unitarian Universalist concept. And there's some folks who feel that the purpose of worship from a Unitarian Universalist concept is to make you feel something and then help you grapple with those feelings. And you made me feel a lot of things, the two of you. It was wonderful to see you playing with one another and having a good time. It was funny. It was reminding me of where things could go in terms of my life and the forgetfulness. I mean, I lose my glasses all the time, or my phone, or whatever, and those kinds of things. So it was great to feel something.
I'm new here, and it is my first time seeing this kind of thing. But I really liked how you guys embraced the vulnerability of aging, but like in a way that was comedic and life-affirming. I just had an experience where my dad's older sister, my Aunt Grace, she almost passed away recently, but she survived. And so we went and celebrated her life because we realized that we only gather together as a family when things go wrong. So we decided to like celebrate her while she's here. And even though she doesn't move like she used to, she still had that energy and that zest. And seeing you guys just reminded me of my Aunt Grace in a good way. So thank you very much.
Thank you. I should warn you, I think you came in a little later, so you didn't hear Delilah say that, her name isn't Delilah, by the way, it's Dawn. Anyway, Dawn made the comment early in the service, early in the service, Dawn made the comment that come back because the services change all the time. So there won't be a skit next time, probably. Oh, Mitch, are you doing the next service with a skit? No? Maybe? Ah. Okay. Oh, more. You know what? Carl hasn't had a turn yet.
I like the part where, or the representation of some of the comedic parts of dementia with seniors can be, that there can be a humorous, you can find ways to laugh about it. I know there was a time with my wife Paula was suffering dementia, and we were talking about things from the past, and there was something that came up, and she said, well, I don't remember that. And she said, I don't know how you can remember so many things that I don't remember, because I know I'm a lot smarter than you are. So you just have to laugh about some of these things.
She was wrong, Carl. I think.
I've gone to quite a few ceremonies of life, and I often wonder how many times you talk to people who are still alive and tell them about all the good things about them, and said once they're dead, they're dead, right? And praising them after they're dead doesn't help them too much, does it?
No, it helps us.
It helps us, yes.
Yeah.
Should we move on? Mm-hmm. Okay. Can do it from here?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you have your thingy. You don't need this. Well, here, I'm going to go get mine then. Yeah. My words. My words. I have to find them first, though. I can't see that far.
So we put together some ideas on ways to keep joy in the aging process that came from co-writing this play. And I just wanted to say that I was guilty of coming upon this idea. I was guilty. But
credit.
Yeah,
where
but
credit is due.
the person that I just popped to my mind instantly to co-create the ceremonial with was Jacqueline, because she's just like in choir. We're both in choir together, and she just says some of the goofiest, funniest, off-the-wall things that make me just go, You know? And she's just such a fun-loving, youthful spirit. So I just thought this would be so much fun
I
to
was
do.
old when I was 11.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what she says.
Yeah.
An old spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's just continually getting younger and younger and younger and younger. You'll be in utero pretty soon, so.
I hope I'm a little ways away from that.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it's been a blast.
It really has.
Yeah.
It really has. Thank you so much.
Thank
We're
you.
not done, though.
No, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
okay.
Okay. So
Things you can.
things
yeah.
you can do.
Right.
Find an activity that you enjoy, restart an old hobby, or take a class to learn something new.
Schedule time frequently to stay in touch with family, friends, and neighbors in person, by email, social media, voice call, or text.
Use communication technologies to help keep you engaged and connected. Get your hearing or hearing aids checked periodically. My father has hearing aids, and he also has dementia, and he's also hilarious. So immediately I thought of him with this. Oh, and you were the one that came up with it, because it's such a good thing to consider.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Interrupting cow. Oh, jeez. You're insufferable, you know that, right? Okay.
Oh, my turn. Okay, if you're not tech savvy, sign up for a class at your local public library or community center to help you learn how to use email or some of the features on your phone or your computer.
A playful pet can be a source of comfort, lowers blood pressure, and alleviates stress.
Join a walking group or work out with a friend. Adults are supposed to aim for at least 2.5 hours of moderate intensity activity each week.
Ask a neighbor or friend over for comedy, movie night, or a beer on a hot day.
You could substitute iced tea if you prefer. Find a faith-based organization where you can deepen your spirituality, volunteer your time, and engage with others in activities and events like Chalice Circle.
Oh, you mean like Westwood?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Engage in imaginative conversations. You and a friend describe your ideal vacations and then go there. Co-create a poem with your grandchild. Make games of always replying with a question.
Storytelling and book clubs, like the Free Thinkers Book Club.
Sensory stimulation and crafting, or play shop.
Games night.
Gardening and nature-based activities.
Taking cooking classes and then starting up a diners club.
Volunteer somewhere, a community garden, a library, a social service agency, a senior center, an animal rescue, or youth shelter. Aren't they kind of the same thing? Animal rescue, youth shelter, anyways.
Art and music, like joining a choir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dance, alone or with a partner. Anyway, so those are some ideas, and you probably have lots of your own ideas, and you're probably doing a lot of things because you guys are fantastic people. And we wanted to thank you for indulging us and contributing to this service with your laughter and wisdom. This has been so much fun.
Yeah, it has. We were here at 9 rehearsing.
Just because rehearsing was so fun. Well, we
Yeah.
rehearsed three times we rehearsed.
I think
and we
so.
still kind of got it wrong, but oh well.
Better every time. You going to announce the closing song, or am I going to do that?
I'll do it.
Okay.
And now for our closing song. When the Spirit says do, do.
know. I have to find it. Thank you. Albert Einstein said, Albert Einstein, life dishes out so much stuff, struggles, sorrows, losses, hardships. This isn't Albert Einstein. Here it comes. In his 1880 book, Twilight of the Idols, Friedrich Nietzsche wrote, "Out of life's school of war, what does not kill me makes me stronger." I have no argument with his words. However, I would like to add, my ability to play makes me stronger. Our flame is now extinguished, but its light lives on in the minds and the hearts of each one of us. Let us carry the flame with us and share it with those we know and those we love, and most especially with those we have yet to meet.
And now for our postlude.
Play it again, Sam.
Yeah, play it again. Thank you, Janice.